Hello again, but not from my front porch. I am actually from Captain Rupp's RV. Hey, Captain Rupp. Hey. Hey, I'm trying to get you there. That's the back of it. We'll talk to him more in a moment. But first, let's talk over here to Chris. Chris, of course, being from Abby Normal, and Sarah, who is wearing Abby Normal. Check that out.
There it is.
And if you want one of those T-shirts, come down and see me. I'll sell you one.
Yes. This is the first 2017 that I think I know of. Road video, take one.
All right, and now we're going to look at David Kramer, who is over here.
David Kramer, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Oh my God!
And
really?
David, let's see what you can do, or hear what you can do. Come on.
Okay.
Rockstar.
Dramatic.
Yep.
We're out the window.
Yep.
The road is going by. Highway run to the midnight sun. Wheels go round and round in my mind.
If he makes it to the course, we're making out. That's what's happening. That's what's up. You gotta get the first date in there too.
Keep singing.
Sleep alone tonight, sending all my love.
Hey, Captain. And first mate.
No place to start a family. But that would be fun.
Yeah.
Right down the line, it's been you and me. Love in a music, man, ain't always what it's supposed to be. Oh, girl, you stand by me.
Aww.
I'm forever yours. Faithfully handcuffed.
And
Hey, where are we going?
What?
Tell them where we're gonna go. We're gonna rock.
I should have it on me. We are going to Osceola right now,
Yep.
where Abby Normal, not they are going to be performing. I'm going to be selling T-shirts. See? while they are performing in Osceola. Now, if you can't make it down to see them in Osceola right now today, well, okay, maybe you have plans, but Waukee on the 4th.
That's true.
They're going to be performing there, so make sure you're there. And you know what? I'll be there too selling T-shirts, so you still got more chance.
Do it.
All right.
Rock and roll.
Here we go. Back on the road again.
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh, wow. What a day that was. I had a very interesting experience going with Abby Normal down to Osceola today. You just saw our rowdiness in Dale Rupp's RV. It's very nice of he and his wife to drive a bunch of us down. Tim and Jana West, who front the group, they drove down in their own truck and they haul a trailer with the bulk of the group's stuff in it. But there was quite a bit of equipment that we took with us in the RV too. So I was very pleased to get to ride along with the rest of the band in the RV. It's kind of like riding in style, like being on tour or something. So that way it really was a lot of fun. Being the merchandise guy for Abby Normal is a lot of fun. As you see, I'm still wearing my T-shirt here. But in addition to doing the merchandise stuff, I got to also learn about the whole roadie business, which I was fine with. I wanted to learn some of those kind of things. And so I was able to actually learn how they unload and how, more precisely, how they load stuff, because certain stuff has to go in a certain order. They've got a method to their madness, or a madness to their method, whichever. and making sure that I was understanding how things loaded back in. And not even just that, but even little things like they have these little pieces of rug that they lay over cables, and there's a certain way they roll them up and why they roll them up that way. Very, very insightful to learn all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, the merchandise sales part wasn't really quite as exciting tonight. The crowd at the festival thing in Osceola, they were a good crowd as far as listening to the band, but they weren't really much for dancing, and they weren't really much for buying T-shirts, unfortunately. But we sold a few. That's good. Not a bad day. The real excitement was that Tim and Jana had a collapsible tent. You expand it out and stretch up, and I was able to put that over me so that I wasn't just sitting in the sun baking, which was appreciated. I liked it. But we didn't anchor it down, and at one point there was a nice big gust of wind that literally lifted the thing up and threw it at the stage. Fortunately, no equipment on stage was damaged or anything, but the tent has seen better days, and they're probably going to have to get rid of it because at the very top part, it ripped some parts of it when it ran into the railing and things. So that was unfortunate. But Tim said it's a very old tent. It's it was kind of on its last leg anyway. So all right, but still, so that was the excitement, was having my whole tent just lift off and get blown away. Anyway, I had a great time with Abby Norm down there. In fact, after we got done, several of the band members, almost all of them, went over there at the temporary tattoo stand near the stage where I was, and several went and got one. And of course, now that I'm part of the group, not the band, but the group, they insisted I had to get one too. So here, let me show you my temporary tattoo. What do you think of that, huh? See, if you can't make it out, it's a scorpion with red talons or red clipper thingies there. See, so can you see that there? Yeah. So there's my temporary tattoo. They say it should last about, I don't know, 10 days or so, but I had to have them put it here because everywhere else is covered with hair, and so it's like, well, put on my forehead? No, I don't think so. Somebody suggested putting it on the side of my neck, except the problem is, if it's there for 10 days, that might not be so good at work. So, I thought we'll go with this option here. So as long as I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt, I'll be able to show it off for the next 10 days. See? So you got me, I'm trying to show off, trying to make it look like I'm strong. But see, there it is on my muscle. I'm not going to do the pokey thing because you might figure out just how fatty that muscle is. Anyway, had a great time with Abby Normal and look forward to doing more of that. In fact, we're coming up right here on July 4th. I'll be back over in Waukee working with them, doing t-shirt sales, and then coming up in Colo. I believe maybe it's the 8th. Not pretty sure it's the date, but up in Colo, they'll be performing up there, and I'll be up there doing the shirts with them again there too. So if you didn't get a chance to see me in Osceola today, and a lot of people did not, but if you weren't there today, or even if you were there today, it doesn't matter. You come out to Waukee here on 4th of July. I know they're going to be singing in the evening time there because we were talking about how the plan is they'll have to stop when it's time for fireworks and then presumably resume doing music after fireworks done. So come on out, enjoy the festivities in Waukee. I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic celebration event. It's Waukee. And so I'm sure it's going to be a great event. I'm sure the fireworks will be fantastic, and I know the music is going to be awesome. So make sure you make it up for that. Anyway, all right. So I've shown you my tattoo. I've done this, and I am exhausted after being out with the band all day today. Literally. I was at Dale's house at 11:30 this morning so we could get stuff loaded and get going, and it is now 11 o'clock at night, and I'm just now back at home. So it was almost 12 hours doing the Abby Normal thing today. That's, it's fun. It was really enjoyable, but man, it takes a lot out of you. I could get my stamina built up, apparently. I'm not as young as I used to be. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to let you go, and I hope you enjoy the little Abby Normal road trip video thingy that we had, and maybe you'll get to see more of that kind of stuff, some more of those kind of antics. Until next time, from my front porch.